That's got to be somewhere in your self-defense handbook.
Always.
But a forearm to the face takes down Dragon Slayer, going for the pin.
I think Dragon Slayer's knocked out. Yeah. Wow, okay, I didn't expect that at all. Good job, Brincito, good job. Dragon Slayer, wait, man, what are they teaching you in the dojo over there, huh? You gotta, maybe you need some self-defense from Frankie Bronson, huh? Hit me up, Dragon Slayer.
Well, you might be able to help Brincito with some self-defense, but not sure if he needs it because he made a successful CCW debut. Saw some high-flying offense, some hard-hitting offense. And Brincito, successful in CCW.
Bryce has to be running on.
Oh, no, the referee was in the way, got taken out by the machine. Might be Cody's chance.
Ref's out cold. We just saw a nasty big boot from Cody Knight. He's going for his finisher.
Going for the Kodiak Slam. Has it locked in, but sees that the referee is not conscious to make a count if one was going to happen. Trying to wake him back up. We have other officials in trying to get the situation under control.
Cody, get back on him. Cody, get back on.
The machine taking advantage of the situation has Cody Knight up and down with the twisted metal. Falls across. And the count and the machine retains.
God dang it. Cody, Chris, what are you guys doing? You had it. Yeah, the guy's injured. Well, if he wasn't injured, he's definitely injured now.
I am going to take this time right now to talk about the most important topic in professional wrestling, the hottest superstar in the world, the violent gentleman, Miles Blackwell. I have the privilege of being his manager, and I'm going to tell you right now, with everything that he has going for him, he's a CCW Southern States champion. He is the current holder of the ruler of the ring, and at any time he can cash that in, and he controls his destiny. And I'm telling you, together, we have a plan. So it doesn't matter if it's Bryce Maddox, the singing cowboy, or even Chris Turner and one of his band of homeless miscreants that's running around here. Everybody better watch their back.
Now for our next match, scheduled for one fall and a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, a former CCW Tag Team Champion. This is the battle-tested warhorse, Cantrell. and his opponent, from Hell's Kitchen, New York, this is Brick the Wall Bronson.
Brick City, yeah, you know we straight. Brick City, Brick City, you know we super. Brick City, we the best in the city. Brick City, Brick City, yeah, you know we freaking ready. Brick City, we the best in the city. Bring a drama to an end, all I do is win. I thought everybody wins, I'm ready again. Grab the title, getting rivals from my way in. I just smile, fans on the wild, so why you in?
We have an interesting clash of styles here as Brick the Wall Bronson, the brawler from Hell's Kitchen, New York, goes one-on-one against the battle-tested warhorse, Cantrell. Doesn't look like Bronson's going to be intimidated by Cantrell. Cantrell definitely has the experience advantage in this contest. Brick Bronson, a relative newcomer to CCW, but Bronson has already made waves as one of the brightest stars in the company, but Cantrell quickly going after the left leg. That is the veteranship of the battle-tested warhorse. He will pick a body part and pick it apart once again, connecting with the leg kick. Bronson trying to shake some feeling back into that leg. This time, one time too many for Cantrell, getting backed up into the corner. Clean break out of Brick Bronson. But Cantrell using that to his advantage, continuing to target that leg, taking down Brick Bronson and locking in a tight, vicious hold and pounding away. Cantrell found his opening, he pounced, and this might be over quickly. Cantrell has this locked in tight. It's not too often we have seen Brick Bronson manhandled. Not really like this, but this quickly. And the lights might be fading on the wall. Still showing some fight left in him, but Cantrell has that almost chokehold, but not quite. Almost like a body triangle locked in. Constricting the air from flowing to Brick Bronson one more time, and this match is over. No, Brick Bronson able to find the resolve to continue this match. Trying to generate a little space between him and his opponent. Bronson fires away. Sending Cantrell off the ropes. Tries to float over, but once again, Cantrell one step ahead, and one leg kick takes down Bronson. Bronson reverses the Irish whip and sends Cantrell up and over with the hip toss. Down with the arm drag, and now it's Brick Bronson in control with a submission of his own. What goes around comes around, and right now it's Brick Bronson on top with the submission. The Wall has been adding new moves to his repertoire nearly every outing here in CCW. Known as a brawler, but might have to match the tenacity of Cantrell if he wants to pick up the win tonight. High back body drop sends Cantrell into the canvas. Bronson drops down with the leg drop across the throat, going for the cover. Is this enough? Cantrell able to get his shoulder up at 2. Cantrell calls himself the battle-tested warhorse because he's been in battle after battle, war after war, and there hasn't been much he hasn't seen in the CCW ring. But it's very rare he is in the ring with somebody with the power of Brick Bronson, but he has that neutralized, and some of the most vicious chops in CCW. That impact ricocheting off the walls here in Blackshear, Georgia. And it looks like he might be going for one more here. Connects again. Switches sides. And one more time. Rick Bronson used to fighting, but very rarely he finds himself in a fight like this. And a picture-perfect suplex floats over. Kevin Cantrell for the pin, but Rick Bronson gets his shoulder up. As much as I don't like him as a person, there's no denying Kevin Cantrell is effective between the ropes. With Rick Bronson finding a second wind, firing away. This is the kind of match he wants to find himself in. Ducks under the clothesline. Ducks under another one, but Cantrell up and down with the spine buster. Going for the cover, hooks the leg. Not quite enough to put away the wall. Rick Bronson grew up fighting on the streets of Hell's Kitchen, New York, knows what it means to be in a brawl, and he finds himself in a tough fight here tonight in Blackshear, Georgia. Both of these men looking to get back into title contention as Kevin Cantrell continues to focus his efforts on that leg of Brick the Wall Bronson. And the chop block sends Bronson back down to the mat. And Kevin Cantrell is like a prey, or is like a predator playing with his prey right now. I don't think anybody in CCW is as good at picking a body part, isolating it, and damaging it as much as Kevin Cantrell as he continues to punish that leg. Rick Bronson just writhing in pain as Cantrell has that locked in tight. Bronson trying to do what he can to escape this hold. The crowd firmly in Bronson's corner as he's finding a way to try to punch himself out of this bad spot. But that pain in the knee might be too much for him to capitalize quickly. And a beautiful dropkick out of Kevin Cantrell. Going for the pin, but once again, not enough to pick up the victory over Brick Bronson. Brick Bronson throws some of the meanest hands in CCW. He's also one of the most powerful men. And by neutralizing his lower body, neutralizes the strength. And this is not a position that Brick Bronson wants to find himself in. Kind of in a no man's land here, no way to really protect yourself. And Kevin Cantrell knows that it continues. More kicks to that inner thigh knee area. I don't know if Brick Bronson will even be able to walk tomorrow. And what kind of evil intentions does he have here? Brick Bronson up and plants Kevin Cantrell on the mat. A nasty landing on Kevin Cantrell. This might be the opening Brick Bronson needs. We're not used to seeing him on the top rope. He's trying to gather his footing already. Difficult to do with that injured leg. But Kevin Cantrell closes the gap and has some bad intentions here. Huge back body drop, plants them both into the mat. Kevin Cantrell quick to follow up. Sends Bronson down with the blue thunder bomb. Going for the pin. Bronson gets his shoulder up. No. Bronson's shoulder was not quite up yet, I guess. The referee counted as 3. I guess Bronson's shoulder didn't get off the mat until right after the 3 count. We have to see a replay of this. We have to see what CCW Commissioner Justin Taylor or Director of Operations Steve Dalton thinks of this, but for right now at least, Kevin Cantrell is the winner in Blackshear, Georgia over Rick Bronson. I don't think Bronson knows quite what happened yet. But just to add insult to injury, Kevin Cantrell continuing to fire away, but Bronson fights back. Bronson lifts him up. And down with the Death Valley driver. He might not have the win tonight. He's going for the 3 count, and the crowd counts to 3. It might not count in the victory book, but at least a moral victory for Brick the Wall Bronson. Hard-fought match. And we have to see again if his shoulder actually was down for that 3 count. I can't quite tell if it was or not, but that was very close. If anything, Bronson showed the fight of a champion tonight. Kevin Cantrell might be the winner, but he's not quite looking at it like it at this point. Barely able to get back to his feet. Kevin Cantrell said it best, a win is a win. And although he can barely stand walking out of the ring, he will limp his way to the pay window. He's here to do 2 things, cash checks and break necks. And, well, despite what may have happened, he is cashing a winner's check against Brick Bronson.